I was being so foolish, trying to wait around for me. I be at the crib, you know I held it down for you. You doing your thing with your girls and I respect it, cause you know I'll always be at.
Welcome back, everyone, to Season 2 of RizzAsylum. I'm your host, Rizz, and I'm thrilled to have you back with us as we continue our lovely journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Before we dive into today's show, I owe you all an apology and update. I had to step away for a while, but for good reasons, though. You see, I've been getting back into my roots with performing, writing music, and building a new clothing line entitled Apparel. Also, I've been learning a new craft skill in cartoon animation, which has been a tremendous amount of fun. Now, I know when you hear Apparel, you might think Ta-Rizzle Apparel, but TR actually stands for Tranquility and Revenue. You see, it's all about achieving a peace of mind, living the best version of yourself, and building wealth through multiple revenue streams. Additionally, I've been occupied in writing scripts for cartoon animations, developing the characters, creating the wardrobes and mannerism of these characters, and the frame rates for these characters has been a tremendous ride for me. You see, I'm eager in developing while also learning the ropes of animation. It's been a journey of creativity and learning, and I'm excited about what the future truly holds for me. I really appreciate your understanding and support during this time, but I'm thrilled to announce that I am officially back. So without further ado, let's get the ball rolling and start the show. If you didn't know, I've missed our conversations and I'm eager to reconnect with all of you. So let's go. Today, we are diving into a significant topic. 2 wrongs don't make it right. That's an interesting topic we're about to engage into. Our opening message is clear. Don't be afraid to move on from any relationship if it's detrimental to your health. Sticking around out of convenience or fear of being alone can be damaging. Trust me, I know. Recognizing the signs, value your peace of mind, and understand your worth and the value you bring to any relationship. It's a lot of power in being alone. You see, you get a chance to heal from any past failed relationships, allows you to actually figure out what you truly want out of a relationship. It allows those open wounds to close up. It gives you clarity and open yourself back up to live again without being bitter. Also helps you draw understanding, values, and understand your worth extremely more. It makes you stronger and develop that fearless spirit of not being afraid to be alone, because you would rather be alone than be involved with foul play, or especially someone who doesn't truly loves you. Your BS detecting radar picks up on things you couldn't see in the past. You become more numb to the lies, games, and manipulation. You speak up on matters a lot more without hesitation. No, that's not being bitter. That's not being confrontational. That's being grown and knowing what you want and do not want and calling a person out on their BS. Period, point blank. Stop moving on into relationships when you're not completely over your breakups. Stop carrying that baggage onto the new relationship. It's draining mentally, physically, and emotionally. It's okay to carry the lessons you've learned to help a better version of yourself. You see, failed relationships doesn't mean you're not worthy of love or to be in love. They're simply lessons for you to gain experience, but also to prepare you for what you've been asking for. Real love, eternal love, that happily ever after love. So remember, don't look at them as failures, but look at them as valuable lessons onto your journey to become the best version of yourself and stronger self, and road to become the absolute best wife or husband you can be.
You're now rocking with DJ Rizz on the RizzAsylum.
Welcome back, Rizz Nation. Let's get into our topic of today. Two wrongs don't make it right. We've all heard the phrase, two wrongs don't make it right. At its core, this idiom serves as a reminder that seeking retribution or revenge when wrong doesn't lead to justice or resolution. Instead, it perpetuates a cycle of negativity. First things first, perpetuating a negative cycle. What are we really teaching people when we teach the art of retaliation? Really think about it here. When somebody do something wrong, you retaliate, right? That's just by nature, I guess people like to say, but it's really was what taught to you from being a child. So really think of this. When one responds to a wrongful doing with another wrongful act, it only creates a vicious cycle. Think of two children. If one hits the other and the second child retaliates in the same manner, the situation escalates into something instead of resolving the situation at hand, correct? It's an actual fact. Let's get to number two, moral integrity. Upholding one's values and principles is essential in any society. If we allow ourselves to be dragged down by any of the negative actions of others, we risk compromising our integrity. Reacting to a wrongful doing with a similar act really questions our own moral compass. Think about that. You mean to tell me if you're in a relationship and your mate cheat and you don't like the fact that she probably lied about cheating, but you decide, okay, because she cheat, I'ma go out and do the wrongdoing that she did? What do you really accomplish at the end? You just tearing down the foundation of the relationship even further if you decide to take on that act. If you decide to take on an act, you'll have to show your moral integrity. Let's get on to number three, emotional well-being. Seeking revenge or responding negatively can be emotionally draining. How many times have you actually been in situations where somebody upsetted you or somebody did something to you physically and really pissed you off, and you wanted to respond negatively in retaliation form, revenge form, and you was really drained after the fact, or you developed a headache after the fact, or you didn't want to do nothing else prior to doing whatever it is that you did in retaliation? Holding on to anger, resentment, and the desire for vengeance can have a long-term physiology effect, including stress, anxiety, and depression. Moving on to number four, social harmony. For societies to function harmoniously, there's a need for understanding, compromise, and forgiveness. Face it, without forgiveness, will we have a world full of hatred, a world full of vengeance, a world full of grudges? If everyone acted on the principle of retaliation, communities will be in constant discord. All right, number five, the bigger picture. In many situations, it's crucial to consider the broader implications of our actions. Think about it, like by responding to a wrong with another wrong, we might gain momentary satisfaction, but in all, we'll lose in the long run, be it in relationships, friendships, reputations, or that peace of mind. Now, with all that being said, in conclusion, the adage, two wrongs don't make it right, truly serves as a timeless reminder of importance of taking the higher road. You know that turn the other cheek phrase. It's important in maintaining our moral standards and fostering a world where understanding and forgiveness prevails over vengeance and retaliation.
You're now rocking with DJ Rizz on the RizzAsylum.
Welcome back, Rizz Nation. Now let's jump into the segment you've all been waiting for to return. That's right, the recovery letter. If you'd like to have your letter read up on air and gain some wisdom/advice on whatever situation you may be battling, all you have to do is email me what you want your advice on at theasylum46@gmail.com. That's right. TheAsylum46@gmail.com.
You're listening to The Recovery Letter.
All right, let's get into today's letter. Today's letter comes from Kimberly, straight out of Boston, who's deeply concerned about her sister Patricia's thunderous relationship with Terry. Kimberly, thank you for reaching out. And now, let us navigate through this together. Let's go. Patricia and Terry's 15-year relationship has been marked by arguments, destruction, cheating, and fighting. It seems Patricia has normalized this behavior, and Terry's jealousy even affects her and our sisterhood relationship. Recently, I've encountered Terry in a compromising situation, but Patricia sided with him despite the evidence that I clearly have against him. I'm dealing with such a situation that is undoubtedly challenging. It's crucial for Patricia to realize her worth and know that a relationship should be built on trust, respect, honor, and love. Please help me, Rizz. What advice can you give that can share some enlightenment on this situation? All I want is my sister back and for her to know and understand her worth. Okay, Kimberly, let's break this down. I can understand how this may affect you and your sister's relationship. By all means, you should never allow a man to come between your sisterhood. I know it hurts a lot when you try to get her to see what's really going on by presenting her the evidence. But honestly, sometimes it brings them closer together because they can feel like you just don't want to see her happy. At least that's what they will spin. Sometimes we just have to be that listening ear to whatever they may be facing, but only give them advice to what they can do so they can have the option to handle things in their own unique way. However, I need you to not stop being there for her. Continue supporting your sister, encourage her to seek professional help, and remind her of her values. Not only that, Kim, it's essential for Patricia to make the decisions. Remember that. Even though you're her sister, you're still an outsider looking into their relationship. But your support can be a guiding light to make her feel like she's not alone in this. And the best part about being her support system is you're not forcing her to walk away.
You're now rocking with DJ Rizz on the RizzAsylum.
Welcome back, Rizz Nation. It's been an enlightening show with two wrongs don't make it right and a delightful recovery letter. Now, let's move along to the question of the day. Have you or someone you know stayed in a harmful relationship due to fear of convenience? How did you or they find the strength to prioritize self-worth and make a change? I really want to know these. So make sure you drop everything RizzAsylum 1450 at Twitter, IG, and YouTube. Let's get into our final thoughts. As we wrap up today's episode, remember, recognizing your worth and seeking a peaceful state of mind are vital in any relationship. Two wrongs will never make a right, and it's crucial to evaluate and make choices that align with your morality and well-being. I gotta thank you, Kim. I appreciate you for sharing. And to everyone else, keep seeking clarity, valuing your self-worth, and don't hold on to what don't want you or actually love you. And remember, you're never alone. And I mean never alone on this journey we call life. That's my time. Thanks for joining me on the season 2 opener of RizzAsylum. Keep the conversation going. Please share your thoughts on today's question, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Stay strong, know your worth, stay enlightened. Peace.
I was being so foolish, trying to wait around for me. I be at the crib, you know I held it down for you. You're doing your thing with your girls, and I respect it, 'cause you know I always